This is a serious matter and we finna learn, okay? Hello, how you doing today, class? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so what we gonna be doing today in the chemistry class? We gonna learn how to balance chemical equations, okay? It get a little complicated. It get pretty bad. So we gonna learn several things. We're gonna learn about how you gonna balance these chemical equations. Yes.
What is a chemical equation?
You're pronouncing it wrong, first of all. It's chemical, not chemical, okay? So, you could just sound it out. Like if you look at it in the book, C-H-E-M, like right here. C-H-E-M, that's a chim. They ain't saying nothing about no chem, okay? It says right there in your book on page 280. A chemical equation is a statement that uses chemical formulas to show the identities and relative amounts of substance involved in a chemical reaction, okay? So basically what that says is, that's a whole bunch of words, okay? But basically what that have said is like, okay, it's like when you take two of something, okay, and then you like put it together, like you gonna mix them together, like kind of like you mix up some cake batter. Okay, so when you mix it together, then you come up with something else. It produces something else, and that's what a chemical equation be. Okay, so we gonna move on. We gonna balance some of these. Okay, we gonna learn about these. I'm gonna put an example, okay, of a chemical equation on the board for you. Okay. Let me double check, make sure I'm getting it right. Okay. Now, could you see that good? Everybody can see that good? Okay. Now, this is, yes.
How do you balance that?
Okay, we're going to get to that. I'm going to show you that right now, okay? What we got right here is we got like carbon, okay, and then we got sulfur. And it's going to make carbon disulfide, okay? So, but I'm going to get to it in about a minute, okay? How you going to balance it, okay? What you see first, what stick out, what is different, okay? Because you can have like a smooth little thing where it's like C plus S and then CS, okay, it could be like that, but it's not. What you see is the two. That is what stick out with you, right? Okay. So, the two mean that this is disulfide. You heard me say disulfide, that's two, okay? Disulfide, two. Oh, but you got di, okay, so that means you're going to have two. Alright, so two mean, okay, some got to add up over here because C plus S and C is 2. You ain't seen no 2 over here, so how did it get over here with the 2? Okay, so that's what you got to make it do. This is how you going to balance. Okay, like right here, okay, you got 2S. So watch what I'm going to do. Watch me carefully. Eyes and ears, okay? You saw that? Bam, it's did with, okay? Because you got, I know, right? Okay, so you got C, and you got 2S, and you get CS2, okay? It's 2 S's, and it's 2 S's, and it's 1 C, and it's 1 C, and it's balanced. Yes?
How do you check to make sure that's balanced properly?
How do you check to make sure it's balanced properly? Well, that's what I just did. I kind of walked you through it about a minute. Okay, so, like, what you do is you go back and look. You start from left to right, which is how you read generally. Okay, you start with C. Okay, you look at C. And on this side, it is 1C. Okay, it's got an invisible 1 here. Or you could say maybe, okay, excuse me, it didn't have an invisible 1 here. Okay, meaning 1 carbon. Okay, so, when you look on this side of the arrow, it's got 1 carbon. Do you see that? Okay. So now, then you move on. You go on read like you generally do. Okay. So you get to sulfur, all right, and you say 2 sulfur, okay, and it's got 2. So then you look on this side, 2 sulfur, and then you know you did with it. It's done, okay, it's good, it's correct, okay. Now that's a fairly easy one. They're not all going to be like that. I'm going to show you one a little bit harder about a minute, okay. First you erase this one. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm walking myself through. So now we're going to do a noun one, okay. Fe plus Cl2 yields. When we say this right here, the arrow, when we say that, you pronounce that yields. Yields, meaning like to produce something. Fecal2 yield. Okay.
Fecal 2.
Okay, yield. Fecal 3.
Fecal 3? Is that how you pronounce that? Fecal 3?
No, ma'am, that is not how you pronounce it. I'm just shortening it up for you. Okay, this is what is this? Is on. This is on.
Sodium
right
and chlorine.
Huh? That ain't sodium.
Yeah, I know.
It's iron.
It's on.
And you're supposed to teach me.
I'm teaching.
You gotta learn me, woman.
You got Fe, which is on, and Cl, which is chlorine, and you got 2 of them, so that's chloride. And so now what we gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna start. We're gonna start from left to right, which is generally how you read, okay? We're gonna start with FE. It's got one FE over here, it's got one FE over here. You did with the FE for right now, okay? Then we're gonna move on to CL, okay? The chlorine, 2 of them, okay? Children, I hear movement. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna take this, you're gonna put FE and you're gonna put CL, and then you take FE, okay? You got one FE and one FE, and then you got 2 CL and 3 CL. Now that's a problem, okay? Because then they don't match, they don't add up, okay? So because you have 2 CLs and you got 3 CLs, you say 3 times 2 is how many?
5.
God, no. You say 3 times 2 is how many?
6.
That is correct, baby. So 3 times 2 is 6. So what you're gonna do is because you got 2 here, you're gonna say, okay, 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 2 is 6, okay? But then you got 2 FE, so go ahead and write you a 2 on the FE and you're done with it, okay? You got 2 FE. You're gonna start from left to right, which is how you generally read, okay? You got 2 FE over here, and then you're gonna move over here and you got 2 FE, okay? And then you got 6 CL. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 CL. Then you're gonna move over here. You got 3 times 2 is 6 CL, okay? So that means this one is dead, and you know it's done, okay? Okay, this is gonna be the last one, and then you're gonna have to do it on your own. You're gonna have some guided practice, okay? Now this next one gonna be now. Please tell me you ain't text nobody. Lord have mercy, what you got? This gonna be the last one. All right, you got NA, and you got NA, okay? And then you got O, and then you got, excuse me, you got OH, and then you got OH, okay? But you got 2 of them OHs. So that means you're going to have 2 of this whole mug right here, and the NA finna have to be 2 too. Excuse me, I dropped my shawl. 2 NA, and 2 NA, and 2 OH, and 2 OH, okay? We got the CA, and we got the CA, okay? We got the BR2, and we got the BR2. So ladies and gentlemen, we have completed this equation. Okay? This is done with it. This is all the mess it is. Okay? So I need you to just please try to work through these. These are not hard. As you have seen, this is not something that's very difficult to do. Okay? This is not something you're going to have trouble doing. This is going to be easy for you. Okay? I want you to pass this test. Okay? It's very important to me that you pass. Excuse me. Sugar. It's very important to me that you pass this test. Okay? Now I'm asking you one time, is there any last questions?
Can I have your shawl?
I'm so sick of folks asking me that, okay? Excuse me. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Ooh, give me that. Give me, Lord have mercy. Okay.